Hi everyone, welcome to the show. Today we have a guest from the 1700s. He is from France, and more importantly, he is one of the most important theorists during the Enlightenment. If you're wondering what the Enlightenment is, I'll tell you right after the break. Ha! I'm just kidding, I'll tell you now. It was an intellectual and philosophical movement that took over the world of ideas in Europe. Now, welcoming Jacques Rousseau! Hi, Jean. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Jean. So, I hear you have 2 books published. What can you tell me about them?
Well, yeah. I have the Emily and the Social Contract. I think the Social Contract's a pretty big book in today's history classes, but I'm not sure because, it's still the 1700s, so it's not the 2000s.
So, little birdie told me that the Catholic Church didn't really appreciate your book. Emily, is it? Or is it Emile?
It's Emily. Yeah, Emily, the task of it was for education to develop all of the children's capabilities, but it was intended for nature to do that, but in order to avoid anything that would hamper the natural development, he had to write this book. But the social contract expands on my views about how all humans are free and equal by nature, and that inequality appeared only after they have gotten away from nature and developed governments. I really think that people are good by nature, but they're corrupted by so-called civilization. And I don't think civilization can have a very good impact on people. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, Jean. So, the Catholic Church didn't really appreciate your book. How do you respond to that?
Well, they thought I revolted against education, but they're using my book now in education in the 2000s, so I really don't think that I'm revolting against education, so the Catholic Church can just kind of go on with life.
So, what is your opinion? I'm sorry, this is just a funny conversation, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Ellen.
So, what is your opinion regarding play in today's society? Because I know that's a very controversial topic, especially with kids in school.
Well, I really like sports, and I really like the enjoyment that sports gives me. But, I think play can be both helpful and educational, but I really don't think it should be forced. I see the future, and I can know that, a lot of parents in the 2000s, they're really forcing their kids to play sports, and I don't think that's very fair to the kid because they're trying to live through them, and I think that play should just be helpful and educational. The kids should want to have to do it, and they should want to have to play. It shouldn't be forced upon them. But, regarding to play, too, I think equality should be stressed among everyone through education as well, because I think tutorial education helps to develop the play. You know what I'm saying, Ellen?
Yeah, I got you, Jean.
But I also think that men were born equal before nature. And when I say men, I mean just men.
Excuse me? Just men? What about me?
Women aren't that important then.
Alright, well, I've lost all respect for Jean. I don't know about you guys, but I hate this guy.
The wife's important too, but they're supposed to be at the house. You know what I mean?
They're not allowed to work at all?
They're allowed to work at the house.
At the house? So what do you call this? What do you call what I'm doing right now?
It's called work.
But I'm not at the house.
But it's respecting you.
Oh. Okay. Well, people, you've heard it from here. If you just remember to keep on swimming and be kind to everyone, everything will go your way. We'll just have to see you next time on Ellen DeGeneres. Bye, Jean. Be kind to everyone.
I'll try. This is Jean Jacques Rousseau.
Be kind to women, Jean. Jacques Rousseau.